Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Me and Felipe is squeezed into backseat of a car here. Gonna ask or answer some of your questions, and this time is from Facebook. And we start with a question to Felipe from Geraldo, and he's wondering how bad did the overheating brakes hurt your race at Austria last weekend, and could you have been in the top 10?
Okay, so well, first of all, hi to everyone. As Marco said, we are here in Silverstone. The weather today is not as good, you know, it's supposed to be summer, but it will get better. And yes, about the questions on the brakes, it was definitely, definitely a limiting factor in the race, because within 10 laps of the race, I started to completely lose. You know, the pedal of the brakes were just getting longer and longer. About the question of the brakes, it was definitely the limiting factor of the race, because I had no trouble at all in the beginning of the race, and within 10 laps I started to feel the pedal, the feeling of the brakes just fading on every lap, and I saw the temperatures rising. And they told me to start easing off on the brakes. So this was definitely slowing us down pace-wise. But anyway, we managed to finish the race even though we had the problem. But I believe it was a race that we could have easily scored points. In terms of speed, I think we were very competitive that weekend. So it was a shame not to return with points, but we keep on trying. There is always another chance. So. Now a question to Marcus from Elena. How would you describe yourself as a driver? Do you tend to take risks or stay on the safe side? My guess is that you take risks as long as they are smart.
And then you need to read this as well.
I don't know. Lycka till Silverstone.
Oh, good Swedish.
I hope it's right. I don't know.
All right. How would I describe myself? If I take risks, yeah, I think like you're guessing, I think you have to take risks obviously, but you need to always calculate them and decide if the risks are worth taking or not. And that's part of our job to always do these calculations in split-second moments. Yeah, that's what we need to do. And then tack så mycket för lycka till. Alright, and then for Felipe, we have another question from Caroline this time. And she's wondering, do you prefer to race in the rain or in the desert?
That's a strange question, we don't get this every day.
No, but, I don't know about the desert race.
Well, if you want to do desert racing, you go rallying, you know, or something like this. You do a Dakar race or something, but I quite like the rain. And unfortunately this year we didn't have a rain race yet, so will be good when it comes.
And even Silverstone is supposed to be dry, so
yeah. Well, we'll see.
The only race where it's supposed to be wet is dry.
Yeah, well, we can't say much. It's the English weather. And a question to Marcus now. If you could change one thing about Formula 1 as it is today, what would you change?
I think for me, I mean, it's a very difficult question. It's such a big topic, but I think one thing that I think would make F1 better is to help the smaller teams to make them have a better chance to be competitive, which would make the grid more close together. And I think for us drivers and for the fans and everything, that would be better. You know, it would be positive to see closer grids, closer racing, and more drivers have the possibility then to score points and score podiums. Mm-hmm. So for me, this would be the one change. How that would happen, this I cannot answer, but to see that happening would be very good, I think.
Cool. Hope you enjoyed, and keep an eye on TV and keep cheering for us.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Thank you. From Rebecca, if you could have a meal with any three current driver, or in the past, who would it be?
That would be Ronnie Peterson, of course, the Swedish legend, James Hunt, and